everyone, how's it going? It's Vasco here. Let's do a quick wrap up of the chat application. The main difference about building an application this way towards a more traditional way is where do we do in our application stack the transformation between view and view model. In many traditional applications, we do that transformation on the server right before sending the data across the wire. In a store-like architecture, we do that transformation on the client side. So we bring the data over and we transform the data into what the view needs last second just before hitting the view. What is the problem that solves? It makes it very easy to have a complex UI where there are multiple views on the same data at the same time and on the same screen, such as the total number of unread messages, the current thread, the current list of threads, the current messages of a given thread. All of these can be kept in sync in a simplified way. Let's go back quickly to the code. We can see here that everything is separated into different types of components. So we have here the smart components of our application, for example, the thread section component, where we inject only the store. It's the only service that we inject here. We subscribe to the store. Actually, we apply selectors to the store and we get back observables that we then pass on to our template using the Angular async pipe. We pass in the data that we receive from these observables to presentation components, like the threads list component. So the goal of the smart component, the thread section component, is to take the application state from the store and produce the view model that this local tree of presentational components needs to render the data on the screen. The smart component interacts with the reminder of the application via store actions that it dispatches directly to the store service. So this triggers the execution of either reducing functions or side effects, such as, for example, this side effect here, where we take an action that was dispatched and we trigger a request to the server. Some of the side effects will trigger a second action once the data comes back from the server, and that data can then be dispatched against the store. There are developer tools that are very useful for debugging your program, and overall we have a clear way for structuring our application. So I hope that you enjoyed this part of the course. Next, let's start exploring several libraries of the NGRX ecosystem. It's coming right up in the next lesson.